Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode here on Passing Your Skin. This is actually an episode of Hype Train. I haven't done a Hype Train episode in a long time. There was a reason why, for a while, that we just didn't want to do trailers for shows because a lot of times the trailers were actually getting claimed and copyrighted afterwards. So I had fear for actually strikes getting on my channel because of it. But I am throwing caution to the wind for something that actually was pretty much my childhood. Yeah, from 1994 to 2001, there was a TV show called Reboot. Reboot was a CGI action adventure cartoon show that involved a very Tron-esque kind of aesthetic where uh, programs and software inside a computer system were pitted against games, and the gamer, the user themselves, were essentially putting them under threat. But there was a virus running through the computer system that, if these guardians would fall, then would completely take over the mainframe. It was so 90s in the cyberspace, kind of like attempt at cyberpunk. But there was something that I love about it that was charming, and it had a lot of detail for what was very early 90s CGI. They're rebooting it. They're rebooting Reboot. Reboot the Guardian Code, which is going to be broadcast on Netflix as far as I know. And this is the trailer for it. Let's check it out. Wrong!
It's time to send you
Wrong!
back to the Dark Age.
This is not Code Lyoko. This is not VR Trooper. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to talk straight over the top of this. I mean, literally, just the moment I'm seeing it actually being a live action, that's a problem. This is VR Troopers. This is Code Lyoko. This is not Reboot.
From zero.
Zero.
I'm Austin. This is Parker. Trey.
I'm Tamara.
Look at all this tech. Quit touching stuff.
Really?
I knew this school was gonna be cool.
It does. It looks like they've actually attempted to make a Saban-esque Power Rangers. Yeah, they have. They've made Power Rangers.
Guardians, your mission has commenced. Wait, who are you?
They call me Vera. I'm the virtual evolutionary recombinant.
She's an exchange student.
Zipboard.
Wow, this is going to be so much fun.
Energy shurikens.
I now curse the invention of the Iron Man face helmet close-ups.
The Guardian Code will not stop me. Megabyte.
I reactivated you. I control you.
Invade and infect.
Alright, well at least Megabyte actually has returned.
Purge the system, now. We need to stop that maniac before he starts the next world war.
Yeah, so this, the villain's the same. The implication that Megabyte actually, the ending of the last show probably continues on.
It's okay.
I'm not on board with this at all, though.
I'm ready.
Yeah, no. March 30th. That's all we have to wait until March 30th to see what this is going to be like, but yeah, contextually it takes away why make this a reboot? Why not make this an actual live action version of Code Lyoko? What stops this from being Code Lyoko other than the fact they wanted to call it Reboot? What stops this from being a remake of VR Troopers? Except for the fact they're calling it Reboot. This is not a reboot. This is nothing to do with that original show except for using one of the villains' names, essentially. That is not super entertaining. Although, admittedly, I'm glad to see this style of show being shown to modern audiences, to kids. That's perfectly fine. I'm actually, maybe this is actually a creation of a new generation. It's just the fact that if you were going to actually homage a show with this particular setup, why is it not Code Lyoko? And I'm just asking, was Code Lyoko not a big thing in Canada, or it was Canada and France, wasn't it? It was French. It was Code Lyoko and a Quebec-y fucking show, as far as I can remember. I have no idea. I need to go and look it up to find out. But this is that's what that is. That's not Reboot. That's Code Lyoko. If you haven't looked it up before, shit, let's do so right now. Code Lyoko. Code. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Code Lyoko. I need to actually just throw on a cold layout. I think there's actually so many places, all episodes in order. There's like a literally a playlist that shows every goddamn one. Where is the OP? We need the OP for this. There's so many episodes of this as well. You know what? That's the show. CGI elements that actually had the people in their world, and then was actually separated off with them being in like a normal cartoon environment. Real world, computer world. Literally, all you had to do was just make this show. If you wanted to do this show, it was a good show. It was a great show. Why are they doing Reboot instead of doing this show instead? It baffles my mind. It baffles my mind. Like this show had a massive following. Reboot had a massive following. It's the most recognizable name. Completely understand that, but formula-wise, you could have made a much better story. I mean, here, try this. You're trying to do the mass media empire thing now. You want to do what Disney have got. You want to do what DC attempted. You want to have multiple franchises connecting to each other. Reboot exists within the computer world. Spawns Lyoko. Lyoko contacts the outside world. You have 2 TV shows that are running in tandem with each other where you have CGI complete characters you can do absolutely anything you want with. You're building the assets of the world already that are going to be used inside this other TV show. You then have the characters from this can interact with that show, and you have full developmental control over both, where they're actually not having to require actors who are going to sign up to 2 contracts at the same time. Why not make Reboot and Code Lyoko boom into one universe? Why? Price-wise, it would have been worthwhile. It would have actually built 2 fandoms together. Instead, you make this half-ass attempt at a reboot, while essentially stealing the plot of another show. How is that meant to please anybody? Anyway, March 30th will come and go. I will be introducing the show to my nieces and nephews. I will take their judgment as actually God's law on actually how good that show is. Let's see what the kids think. Because that's where this is actually the audience going to be playing itself for. This is not for the audience who really enjoyed the show back whenever it originally came out. So, yeah. That was another hype train, which turned into a WTAF. Either way, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't actually enjoyed the channel, feel free to actually subscribe, like, comment underneath, have an opinion on what I have on this, and feel free to actually get in touch as soon as possible. I have many other videos like this. There'll be boxes popping up over the top of my head. There'll actually be a playlist up there. There'll be a most recent video on the channel here, and a video based on your taste and interest showing up on the side there that would essentially tie this all together and actually you'd be able to watch something that I like rather than something that I dislike. And of course, thank you very much for actually watching. So I will see all you dudes in the next Rage Boner. Laters.